Brought to you by binaryoptions.net. Spammers prefer our forums over all others. Hey, lots of bots here. And to start the day off with, signal push is going to be the main topic of this whole video, it seems. But first, there was a spammer on binaryoptions.net and a scammer too. My favorite thing, trading is boring, but let me tell you, binary options, the soap opera that scammers and spammers have, just always keeps me entertained during the day. But this guy went over and tried to promote binaryproject.info signals and had a response from Signal Push. Is this the same guy that failed on Signal Push? Be careful and whatnot. And this guy is saying he started pushing back and saying, "Oh, it's a coincidence. They're reliable and all this." That was a warning bell right there for me. So I looked at his performance and I can see that he's in the 40% range. Has no business whatsoever trading for anybody. He should go over and start trying to learn how to trade instead of trying to sell signals. So I baited him, and to see if I can get a response, kind of like Pavlov's dog. And sure enough, what I did is I asked him where he's from, and I noticed first on his website that it's STV Finance, a Polish company specialized in forex and binary options trading, right? And as soon as I went over and asked him where he was from, 5 minutes later, I reloaded the website, and guess what disappeared? Poland disappears from his website. So it's now STV Finance Company, specialized in forex and binary options trading, no longer from Poland. And I'm like, oh really? Is that the way it is? So I went over and looked at Beckon's, IP, and I copied it, and then I went over and did a search for him, and I wanted to find out where could Beckon be from. Gee, let's take a guess. Could it be Poland? How about that? What a coincidence, huh? Isn't that interesting? I find that to be amazing. This guy, amazing. Way to go to reinforce stereotypes. So in the future, if you can stay off binaryoptions.net, that would be great. If not, so you'll provide entertainment for me and others. Thanks. All right, so today I'm going to teach you how to use signal providers on Signal Push to create systems or to mimic your favorite traders and to learn how to trade basically from the different signal providers where you don't even need to really subscribe to them. You can just watch what they do because Signal Push is nice enough to offer all the statistics. We're going to take Cambridge here. I like 60-second trading. And what I did is I followed his history of trades and I tried to match them up on MT4 and to see what variables and what things he would use for his trades, what would repeat. That's the key. You have to remember what it repeats. But I went a little bit further and I created a mechanical Cambridge of my own that would mimic his trades and would give me an alert as to when he would likely trade by repeating through his set of variables that would repeat on the charts again and again. And this white arrow that we have right here is an example of a signal that he would have taken. And I matched it up on MT4 with the history through Signal Push. And I kept looking to see what things would repeat over and over and over and over again. And that's how I made myself a mechanical Cambridge. As you see, this is a live trade right here. And it was from around 9.8, I believe it was, to the upside. The white arrow right there is Cambridge. The blue and green, I think, is binary options Vic. I'll show you that in a minute. She's also a 60-second trader. Now, she screwed up, but we'll go over that next. Now, watch the signal here. Let's see if it starts to go back up and whatnot. So this is a mechanical version of Cambridge. This would be a trade that he might have taken based on his set of variables that would keep repeating themselves. And there it goes, starts going up. It's about up 3 pips real fast. That's pretty good and whatnot. So that looks like a winning signal that you can see right there as an example. And all you have to do, remember what I'm saying, is go through the history of Signal Push and match it up through your MT4. And That's a great way to learn how to trade, in my opinion. Here goes the signal, the same signal. There's my entry and there's his. Mine was a little bit earlier. I had better pricing, and it matches up. So we took the same trade basically that appears in my history as right there, about a second or two apart. So that's how you tell, is when your trades match with theirs on signal push. So to start off with, binary option Vic, she started out as a very good trader, very disciplined, taking a low amount of trades every day, good setups, just trading the euro. And then she went nuts somewhere down the line and started trading everything else and trading, over trading, and lost her discipline and just went out the window. I don't know why she did what she did. I have noticed the past few weeks that she started to revert just trading the euro, and she's taking a slower approach now, and she's kind of like getting back to quality trades in over quantity and not trading all kinds of other pairs. So she's trying to rebuild herself, it looks like here. I don't know why she did what she did, but hey, what can you do? But anyway, I liked following her. I liked her method of trading, and I created myself a little binary options fix. This is how I was able to tell when she was blowing up, was when her indicator, a mechanical indicator, was actually beating her in statistics. That was based off of her original history, trading history. Well, it started actually trading better than her and saying that your trades suck, Ben. So that's how I was able to tell when they no longer started to match. Um, and hopefully she'll start to do better and whatnot. But my point is, you can use signal push uh, with your favorite signal providers to learn a trade. Now, I think an even better way is to actually subscribe to the ones you like and the ones you think are going to do well, and follow along their trades as they happen. There's no better way to learn than real time, then you can be in the moment with them. So keep that in mind. I hope you found this entertaining and educational. So our main topic of the day, vortex signals of signal push. Go figure. Um, and it should be renamed the black hole instead. Now, Vortex is technically a very sound trader. He knows the methods of which to profit and to do well trading, but he lacks the discipline and wisdom of being a good trader. And I've offered to mentor him because he's asked me to teach him how to trade and whatnot. And I told him, do well on signal push for a month, and don't go ballistic when you have a bad day, and limit the amount of trades. And he agreed, and he's up and down. He's, I'm not going to do that again, and I've been watching him, and I guess he forgot all about it and just been walking around just happy with himself. Look at me, I'm the pimp daddy. Oh yeah, and he's just been trading like a wild man. Oh yeah, I can't be beat. What's up? You know what I'm talking about? And everybody's been cheering him on and like, oh yeah, look at this, woohoo, he's fantastic, yay! And the knobs are like, oh my god, look at all the money. And time goes on, and I'm just waiting because I know statistics don't care. You could look at your balls in the mirror and admire how pretty they are, but when they get chopped off, they're done. That's it. They're gone. And so Vortex, I wish I could say it was original when you lack this wisdom, but other people that I've trained, for example, a trader that is on a competing service, I trained personally, and they did the same thing Vortex did. So this is amazing. So anyway, Monday comes around, and people wake up and they start looking at their account balances, and they can't believe what they're seeing. They're like, no, no, no. Oh my God, where's my money? And people who didn't subscribe to Vortex are cracking up. They're just laughing their asses off. They knew this was coming. Now, talk about bad timing. Signal Push sends out a mass email saying a 24-hour special for free signals if you sign up right now. And they did this the day before um, Vortex explodes. And that's just bad timing. I don't know what to say. That just looks pretty bad, I got to tell you. And here goes a forum post after Vortex blew up. Uh, this is Vortex. I don't have words to talk now. My balance is empty. My subscribe will expire 27. And never subscribe again anywhere. Now, funny enough, that sounds like the Polish guy. Could it be him and he lost all his money and that's why he has to go over and start a signal service? So anyway, Vortex does not pass go. You do not collect $200 and you have to start all over. Hopefully this time you would have learned your lesson. Lots of bots. Tip of the week. Alright, so I'm going to give you the secret to successful trading. So I want you to listen to this very carefully. Rule number one, okay? If you lose 3 in a row, stop for the day, okay? That means that if you're having a bad day to start off with, why keep pushing it? If the day is bad, by trading more and using more leverage, all you're doing is exacerbating your losses. So you want to minimize them. So this is one way to go about doing that, okay? So keep that in mind. Rule number one, reduce your trades, reduce your losses. Rule number two, use between 1 to 5% a trade max. Do not over leverage, okay? Do not go beyond a comfortable level. I see people go over and they hit a bad streak and they're going to trade their way out by increasing their leverage by as much as they can until they win, until they blow their accounts. That's what really happens most of the time. So don't over leverage. Rule number three, if you don't like the way the market is acting, don't trade. Okay, this is another thing. Pass on trades. If you do not feel that they're the right trades, and odds are you're probably right, especially if you're a good trader, you could sense this, don't trade. Okay? And all of these rules put together, you know what they equal? They equal one thing, NGFR.
Everybody knows you never go full retard. You went full retard, man. Never go full retard.
And if you don't listen to me, this is where you're going to end up. You know, with Vortex, wondering what the happened. You know? Alright, so I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I hope it's been educational. Have a great week, and we'll see you next week.
Wait, I got another friend. He's half Polish and half Jewish. He's a janitor, but he owns the building. Wait, I got another friend. I got a friend half German and half Polish. Hates Jews, can't remember why. Let's leave these jokes out. These jokes are ethnic jokes, and I can't stand them. I don't make fun of Polish people, and I hate anybody who does. There's something obnoxious to me about Polish jokes. It always makes it sound like Polish people are dumb, or they're stupid, they're idiots. I say it's nobody's business. That's why I never make fun of Polish people. They're the most intelligent people in the world, aren't they? Takes a schmuck like you to believe that. Are there any Polish people here at all? No. See that? They couldn't find the bill. They couldn't find the bill. That's not nice to say. I'm sure there are Polish people there. They just don't understand the question.